In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 28, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Denver Nuggets versus Philadelphia 76ers. On Saturday afternoon, the Denver Nuggets traveled to the Wells Fargo Center for a road matchup with the Philadelphia 76ers. The Nuggets lost 107-99 to the Milwaukee Bucks Wednesday night. The 76ers clipped the Brooklyn Nets 137-133 at home. Looking at the betting trends, the Nuggets are 8-2 against the spread in their last 10 games against a team above .600, 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 games against a team with a winning record, and 12-5 against the spread in their last 17 games overall. The 76ers are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 home games against a team above .600. Head-to-head, the under is 6-1 in the last 7 meetings overall. The Nuggets are 1-3-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Philadelphia, and the Nuggets are 4-11-2 against the spread in the last 17 meetings overall. The Nuggets should have Nikola Jokic back in the lineup, but they are still keeping an eye on Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray, who are both listed as questionable. The 76ers don't have anyone to worry about except for Joel Embiid, who is listed as questionable for this one. 2 of the best big men in the league could be clashing in this one, but the Nuggets are only 4-11-2 shillings in the last 17 meetings overall. The status of Embiid has a major impact on this game, so while I like the 76ers at the moment, so the Philadelphia 76ers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game total pick. I had to go way back into the 2018 to 2019 in my research to find a game between these 2 teams that saw at least 234.5 points, which is tonight's projected total. The 7 games played after that have all gone under that number, with 4 of them featuring at least one team going under 100 points. The over-under record numbers for the last 10 meetings read 2-6-2, while an average of just 212 points per game have been scored. Granted, today's NBA has changed a lot even compared to the last couple of seasons, but I feel like both teams will try to maximize the effectiveness of their big men, and in order to do that, they'll have to slow down the tempo quite a bit here. The under has cashed in 5 of the last 7 Nuggets road games, with them not clearing the century mark in their last 3 outings. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Knicks versus Brooklyn Nets. The New York Knicks meet with the Brooklyn Nets in a divisional battle on Saturday evening. The Knicks earned a road win against the Celtics on Thursday. The Nets were dealt a home loss against the Pistons on Thursday night. Brooklyn recorded a 112-85 home win in the lone meeting this season. Looking at the betting trends, the Knicks are 27-9 against the spread in their last 36 road games, 8-3-1 against the spread in their last 12 games against a team with a winning record, and 12-4-1 against the spread in their last 17 games following a win. The Nets are 14-40-2 against the spread in their last 56 home games, 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games against a team with a winning record, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games following a loss. Head-to-head, the under is 12-5 in the last 17 meetings overall. The Knicks are 14-6 against the spread in the last 20 meetings overall, and the Knicks are 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 meetings in Brooklyn. The Nets ran out of juice on the defensive end as they lost 130-122 to the Detroit Pistons Thursday. Kyrie Irving scored 40 points, but they could not get any stops in the second half. The Knicks played a great game against Boston, and although they blew a 13-point fourth-quarter lead, came out on top against one of the best teams in the league. They are 4 games above the .500 mark entering this contest with the Nets. They have struggled shooting the ball over the last 2 months, sitting bottom 8 in effective field goal percentage and free throw percentage. But Brooklyn has struggled without Kevin Durant, and he is not expected back. Ben Simmons is also anemic on the offensive end, so the New York Knicks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Knicks blew a 13-point lead in the fourth quarter but bounced back to win 120-117 in overtime against the Boston Celtics. Julius Randle had 37 points and 9 rebounds, and they got a big win. They have been excellent on the defensive end this year, even more so on the road. Entering this game against the Nets, they are top 10 in opponent points per game and both field goal percentages on the road. Kyrie Irving will get his usual 35 points, but the Knicks will lock up the rest of the supporting cast. The total number has gone under in 12 of Brooklyn's last 17 games against the Knicks. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston Rockets versus Detroit Pistons. Two of the NBA's worst teams will square off on Saturday night when Houston travels to Detroit. The Rockets have lost 15 of their last 16 games and are coming off a 113-95 loss to Cleveland on Thursday. Detroit snapped its 4-game losing streak with a 130-122 win at Brooklyn on Thursday. Looking at the betting trends, the Rockets are 3-13 against the spread in their last 16 road games, 1-10 against the spread in their last 11 games following a loss, and 7-19-1 against the spread in their last 27 games overall. The Pistons are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 home games, 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 games following a win, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 9-3 in the last 12 meetings in Detroit, and the Rockets are 2-8 against the spread in the last 10 meetings overall. The Rockets are shorthanded again as Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. are both out, while the Pistons will again be missing Corey Joseph and Marvin Bagley. Houston's offense has been terrible this season, while the Pistons have at least been mediocre with both having terrible defenses. Meanwhile, Detroit is 1-0 against the spread as a home favorite as the Pistons can beat up the teams they are supposed to blow out. The Rockets, meanwhile, struggle to keep games close as Houston is 18-29-1 against the spread this season, which is second worst in the NBA, and in the Rockets' last 5 losses, the average margin of defeat is 9 points. You really couldn't bet on either team with any confidence of a return, but there is just a bit more to like about the Pistons after they took down the Nets in an upset win on Thursday. Detroit's offense is good enough to take advantage of a depleted Rockets defense, so the Detroit Pistons to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In a battle of 2 bad defenses, neither team should be able to stop the other. Detroit is 29-20-1 in hitting the over this season, which is 3rd in the NBA, while Houston is 24-25. While as a home favorite, the Pistons are 1-0 in hitting the over and 15-7-1 in hitting the over at home overall. As well, Detroit plays at a pace of 102.7, which ranks 10th, while the Rockets play at a pace of 102.2, which ranks 12th. And their defensive efficiency ranks 28th, with Detroit coming in at 29. In Houston's last 10 games, the games are averaging 230 points per game, while the Pistons' last 10 games are averaging 243 points per game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.